Hi everyone, it's me James. Welcome to another episode of the Philly Sports and Events. I have been away from Philadelphia since last week because I'm on a cruise, a Carnival cruise. And the good thing was last Sunday, the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New York Giants 28-3. That is an awesome score. I think the Eagles are back in action now with former New York Giants receiver Saquon Barkley playing for the Eagles now, and it was his return to the MetLife Stadium in North Jersey, should I say? I was going to say New York. That's why I'm a little bit confused, but it's a New York team and they're playing New Jersey. So Saquon Barkley was back to the MetLife Stadium and helped the Eagles beat his former team. That was awesome. The Dallas Cowboys sucks, and the New York Giants sucks. So let's go Eagles. So since about almost 2 weeks ago, I got on this Carnival ship, Carnival Venezia. We're in New York City, getting ready to get onto this giant Carnival cruise ship to go to the Caribbean. It's supposed to be an Italian-style cruise, but it's completely Venice themed. You know, with the boats and the canals and all the masks they wear, like the masquerade type thing. It's just crazy. And it has been a wonderful 2 weeks. This cruise stopped at many islands in the Eastern Caribbean. We went to St. Thomas, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, Grand Turk, and Half Moon Cay. So the ship left in New York. It's always great, you know, for the cruise ship to travel out of the New York harbor because first you see all the skyscrapers in Manhattan, including the World Trade Center and the Empire State Building. It's a great scenery. You see the skyline, you see all the tall buildings and the yachts parked along the Hudson River in the New York harbors. And then it goes under the Verrazano Bridge, and it does pass by several other islands, including the one where the Statue of Liberty is. So it's great scenery out of New York Harbor. And then it travels south in the Atlantic Ocean until past about Miami, Florida, and then it enters the Caribbean Sea. And the weather just gets warmer and warmer, and eventually it's summertime all over again. Because right now it's late October and it's fall and sometimes can get really cold in the Philadelphia area. So when we travel down south, the closer you get to the equator and the hotter it gets. And in the Caribbean, it was hot and humid, just like the summertime in the Philadelphia area. It's the Carnival Venezia ship, Venetian themed, but they call it an Italian style cruise. There's a lot Italian food, a lot Italian themed parties going on the ship. They had an Italian fiesta one night, and also there's a lot of food. There's always a lot of food on the cruise ship, as you know. At the buffet, there's so much food, and then they have the pizza shop that opens almost, all day long. It opens till 4 a.m. So in the nighttime, after you go to the nightclub or partying, and you can always stop by at the pizza shop and get a pizza. And they got really nice pizza there. Before, I didn't really like the food on the Carnival cruises, but I don't know whether it's just the ship or they have made some improvements. But the food definitely has gotten a lot better on this ship, on this cruise. And then for dinner, often, well, every night they're featuring some of the Italian dishes. All kinds of weird stuff. Like the last night of the cruise, they had frog legs for appetizer. And my favorite is the creme brulee dessert. And they made it really good on the ship. It was a thick layer of caramelized sugar on the top. And inside, it's just the way I like it. Instead of creamy, it is actually more like a flan. So it was great creme brulee. I pretty much just eat the steak at the dining room every night because some other food are really weird and I just didn't want to try. So I pretty much eat the strip loin steak every night. And also we tried the steakhouse. The steakhouse was okay. They didn't feature a lot of different kinds of steak. It's just like New York strip or ribeye steak. I ordered ribeye steak. It was good, Wasn't great, but it was good. And then we tried the teppanyaki restaurant. Those are paid restaurants, but they don't charge you a lot because, supposedly you already pay for your dinner, in the dining room. So they don't charge you a whole lot. It's like for dinner, it's about $40, $50, either the steakhouse or the teppanyaki. I think teppanyaki, they only charge $38 per person for dinner, and that's what we had. We got a good chef. The reason I know that is because one night I was outside of the teppanyaki and I saw they have 4 hibachi tables there where they cook the food right on top of the grill. And then there are 4 chefs. And the chef that we had, he was really loud and cooking, a lot of actions. And the other 3 chefs, maybe they're new or just not as good. They were just there cooking the food, but not a lot of actions. I'm in front of the bonsai Japanese teppanyaki hibachi restaurant. We ate here last night. I don't have high expectations of this kind of specialty restaurant ship, but surprisingly, we got a good chef. He was really, really funny, and the food was great. The food was really tasty, and everything was done right. So check out the video.
Hello! Is it me you're looking for? Are you? Alright, so let's do some Japanese exercise first, okay? Warm up. Are you insured? Protect yourself. This is my first night here. Watch your forehead, okay? Alright, so let's do some Japanese exercise, okay? And there you go, and wapow. There you go, yeah. Voila, alright. There you go, don't do this to your home, alright? Just do it to your neighborhood, and there you go, yeah. You're Japanese Spider-Man, there you go, wow! Alright, and your Japanese helicopter. Yes, alright. And now your floating spatula. Alright, there you go, yes. And over the head, alright? Oh, and your magnetic head. Oops. Alright, and let's try to end this. I know everybody's hungry. Voila. Yes. You're lucky you're safe. It's your turn. Okay, and now watch your eyebrow. Alright, and fire the hole. Alright. I will. Welcome to the Hell Kitchen. And this grill is on fire. This grill is on fire. Your Japanese oil, Johnson & Johnson. Yes. Your Japanese rum, Captain Morgan. Your Japanese lighter, Dick. And your Japanese fire. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Baby, you light up my world like nobody. Forget One Direction, wrong turn. Yeah, wrong turn. No direction, okay? Okay, now we're gonna put some lava for the eruption. Mr. Lava, lava. Lava, come on, let's go. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank you for watching Discovery Channel. Alright. Yeah, and let's start to cut this with my Japanese knife all the way from Amazon. Yeah, for only $4.99. But wait, there's more. If you order now, you can get one free. Yeah. Yeah, every breath you take, every move you make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be smelling you, smelling you, alright? Yeah, and your Japanese holy water from Vatican City, yeah. And your holy smoke, hallelujah. Yeah, and it's time for your rice, okay? Your Japanese rice. Your Japanese rice all the way from Walmart. Alright, from Walmart. Alright, and of course, your Japanese marijuana all the way from Amsterdam. And there you go, 1, 2, just kidding. Alright, there you go, guys, a ball deck, there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, for my dinner. It's your turn. Open your mouth. Alright, there you go. Voila. Huh? By the way, it's a good shampoo. Yeah. Your egg and shoulder. Alright. Egg and shoulder shampoo. Yeah. Run, chicken, run. Save yourself, they're hungry. Yeah. Ma'am, she like you. Who's your mama now? There you go, yeah. Alright, there you go, yeah. Your Japanese omelette, okay? There you go, yeah. For your advanced breakfast for tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. US, we call this one omelette. Yeah. In Spanish, we call this one huevo frito. Yeah. Alright, but in Mexico, we call this one Japanese burritos. Yeah, okay? But in Philippines, we call this one Ana. Alright, Ana. Anaconda. Yeah. Oh, wash me web. Oh, wash me nay. Alright, I like to move it. Yeah. You raise me up. I'm hungry now, arm. Yeah, but wait, there's more. 1, 2. No. Yeah, it's a beating heart. Yeah. Okay, but if I gonna put this one here, and I do this, yeah, it's twerking. Alright, and this is for celebrating divorce. Alright, there you go, yeah. Alright, there you go, yeah. Sir, spicy or no? Spicy, alright. And there you go, spicy or no? No spicy?
No spicy.
No spicy, how about you?
Spicy.
Spicy, okay. So, alright, so, no spicy first, okay? But you're hot. Yeah. That's why. You're my new shorty. Yeah. Like a Spice Girl. Yeah. If you wanna be my lover, you just have to give. Making love forever. Friendship never ends. Alright, there you go. And there you go. So, high, medium, low. High, medium, low.
Medium low.
High.
Young bull say hi. Let's work it.
Let's roll it. Okay, so high, medium, low, high. All right. Yeah. Look into your eyes. You will see. Yeah. I know you want me. I know you want ya. I know you want me. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. You want me to remove the head of the shrimp? Alright, excuse me, I'll make you miso soup. For the city, for tomorrow.
You like your job, right?
Yeah.
Can't you tell?
Domo arigato gozaimasu. In Japanese, hasta la vista, baby. Okay? Bye-bye, good night.
So the chef we had, he was really funny and he was loud, a lot of jokes, and the food actually was great. Usually I'm not very into Japanese food, especially when it comes to like steak and things like that stuff they cook on top of the hibachi table because the food is, the flavor is a little different than Chinese food. They will use like a sweet soy sauce, and that's considered the teppanyaki sauce. Most of the Chinese buffet, like hibachi and grill, they have it. So if you had it there, you would know the hibachi rice. The flavor is a little bit different than the regular Chinese fried rice. So, oh, and also the steak and stuff they cook on top of the hibachi. They don't the real Japanese food. They don't put a lot of flavor. They sometimes they don't even really put salt and pepper on, just like a piece grilled steak. And then the real Japanese restaurant, they might not even have like A1 steak sauce. So you get stuck with a piece beef that has no flavor. And chicken, it's the same way. Or seafood, like lobster. I guess they like the natural flavor of the meat. So there isn't a lot of flavoring. There isn't a lot of sauce. But surprisingly, this guy made the food really tasty. I think he used a lot, like different kind of Chinese sauces. Soy sauce, uh, the Chinese seafood sauce, and all kinds of stuff. And the food was really tasty. It actually tastes like Chinese food, just the way I like it. So I give a lot of props to the teppanyaki Japanese restaurant on the ship. Uh, the second night of the cruise, there was some kind of event going on in the atrium of the ship. The actors and actresses, they were singing the Italian opera, and everybody was wearing those Venetian masks. It's like the Mardi Gras type thing. Everybody has either the full mask or just the eye mask on, and I didn't even know anything about it. I asked some girl, and she told me she pre-ordered the mask before the cruise. So obviously, some people are more into cruises than I do. I cruise occasionally, but some people cruise a lot or back to back. So they know what to do. They had the mask ready, and it seems like everybody else had the mask on but me. But it was okay because I saw the opera, and it was nice and loud and was really grand. Even the singers on the grand staircase from all the way on the top to the bottom, they had the mask on and they were singing. So that was fun. And the pool deck, there's always a lot of people there swimming during the day and soaking the hot tub. The weather, it's hot in the Caribbean Sea, but it's getting colder, like right now on the way back in the Atlantic Ocean. But good thing is this year it's not freezing cold here in the New Jersey, New York area in October yet. It's not that cold. And the buffet restaurant's amazing. It's open pretty much all day long. They got so much food there. Every day it's different dishes, entrees, so you can eat as much as you want. When I was younger, I used to go on a cruise. I used to eat a lot, but nowadays I can't eat that much anymore. So I have to pick and choose, just eat the stuff that I like. And also on all Carnival ships, they have a a guy's burger joint on one side of the pool deck, the little deck, and on the other side they have the Mexican, like the tacos and burrito kitchen there. So you have a choice between the Mexican food or the guy's burger. The guy's burgers are great. They're smash burgers and the seasoned fries, and then they have a fixing bar. You can put chili and caramelized onions, tomato, lettuce, everything. Anything you can think of that have to do with burger. So the food is great. There are shows in the theater, usually day and night. During the day, there's some game shows, like Family Feud, or they play bingos. At nighttime, there are comedy shows and magic shows and just a Broadway type show in the theater. And a lot of people go. The nightclub on the ship, it's more like a all-purpose type room. Sometimes they do the comedy shows in there too. It's called the Limelight, and it unlike other Carnival ships, the nightclub inside, it's like a nightclub. It's nice and dark, but this one it's more like an all-purpose room. It has a stage and DJ plays music on the stage and people dancing. I wasn't really interested in that because the setup, it's a little bit too bright in there, and it's not a good nightclub set up. So it was a little bit weird. So we went to many islands in the Eastern Caribbean. The first stop was St. Thomas. It's the U.S. Virgin Island. Now I'm at St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. The ship is behind me. It's raining really hard here in St. Thomas, and I'm inside of a pool, a water fountain actually. The thing about this island is there are a lot rich people from around the world, usually from Britain and United States. They will have their like a vacation home there, right? Because they have a lot of money, so they buy property there. They build a nice vacation home. So this island, it's more like for the rich people that build their own vacation home there. There are natives that lives on that island, just like all the other islands, like Haiti, Dominican Republic. They're the people that were already there. So the rich people, they got nice houses and they have money, and then the people that were already there, they're poor. Last time I was there many years ago, I took a tour around the island, and I see a lot homeless people just squatting around, whether on the top of the mountain or wherever. So it's kind of a weird place. And this island doesn't have a lot of beaches around, unlike some other islands. As soon as you get off the ship, you can go to a beach. There isn't a lot of beaches. It seems like it's just like a mountaintop that's in the ocean. There's a lot of trees, a lot of vegetations. But the good thing is, the downtown is right outside the cruise port. So this time they built up a little bit, at the cruise port. So you get off the cruise ship, and then there are a lot of stores there inside the port. a lot shopping malls and stores, jewelry stores, all kinds of that stuff there. And then you walk outside the gate of the port. Uh, Not a far walk. You get to downtown, and the downtown before they built those stores inside the port, and you used to have to walk to downtown and walk around. Same thing. It's full of jewelry stores, gift shops, souvenir stores, and then they have a McDonald's there and Starbucks. Uh, but you go like one or a couple streets behind those nice looking stores, and then you can see the difference. Uh, the stores and the buildings, they don't look that nice anymore. It's not like the colorful buildings you see in downtown, and it's just some stores they sell cheap cigarettes. They sell cigarettes for cheap, and years ago, uh, when people were still playing the Nintendo game with the cartridge, and you could buy like one of those Chinese counterfeit Nintendo cartridge that has like all the games in there, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 games in there for like $50. So it's kind of shady and kind of weird. Um, so we poured there for a whole day, and when we got off the ship, went into the port, and it started to rain. It rained a lot, so I got right back on the ship. I just stay on the ship, went to the pool area and used the hot tub. Didn't really do too much in St. Thomas. I did took a picture inside of a water fountain. That was kind of neat. And then we left St. Thomas, and the next day it was a big stop. My favorite, San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're in Puerto Rico. We're at the beach. It's really nice here. We found this beach right by the Capitol building. I love San Juan, the old San Juan, Puerto Rico. They got the old Spanish forts there. Spanish fort. They have lots of it, not just one. And also, you walk through the streets of San Juan. You see the different color of the buildings, which they do a lot on the islands. For some people say it's for back in the days, for people to identify which building they lived in, because those people they go, it's an island, so the fishermen go out to the sea for a long period of time, and when they come back, they can identify their home by the different color of building, or because they're not on the land a lot, or they get lost, they don't remember which house they lived in. So you got those colorful buildings there. Nowadays, it's all restaurants and bars. The buildings are old. A lot of Spanish heritage there. So it's a lot to see, in the old San Juan. So you get off the ship, cross the street. Immediately, there's a Walgreens. Puerto Rico is not a state of the United States yet, but it's no different than any states in the United States. They got the United States Postal Service there. They got, most of the food are American brand, like the Wise potato chips, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Snapple teas, anything you can think of. Even though it is supposed to be an independent country, but it's considered United States territory, just like the U.S. Virgin Islands. And the good thing is, the first two stops, my cell phone works because we're from the United States, and our cell phone works all the way out there in the Caribbean islands. So I can use my phone in San Juan. So you walk across the street, there's a Walgreens, and then a very short 1 block away behind the Walgreens, there's a park. Right, the old San Juan isn't that big, so there everything it's pretty much right there, and it's kind of in walking distance. So there's a park, and then like I say, there are those colorful buildings. Now they're all restaurants and bars, and we got there early, so they're not set up, or they just start to set up the outside dining area. All the tables and chairs was stacked up. So I guess people go party there. A lot of vacationers from the United States and elsewhere, they go party there in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And then you walk another block past the bar and restaurants, and that is actually the other side of that peninsula. Yeah, the Hab Island that's connected to the land, right? It's a small piece of land that's surrounded by the ocean. So another block, you're on the other side of that island, which is the other side of Old San Juan. And that's where a huge old Spanish fort is. I'm not sure the name of the fort, but that one, it's known for being the biggest fort that the Spanish has built anywhere in the world. And also the whole Old San Juan is pretty much surrounded by on the ocean side. It's surrounded by the fortress walls. So there are another pretty good sized Spanish fort on the tip of that peninsula. And then there are other forts all the way along the shoreline in Old San Juan. They the Spanish were trying to protect that place back in the days. And so we did a soft walking tour, and then down the street from that fort I was talking about, it's actually the Capitol building for Puerto Rico. I didn't know it was there, but I was looking for the beach and I ran into that. So luckily, right across the street from the Capitol building, right next to the fort, there is some kind of memorial there. And then there are stairs that goes down to the beach. And Puerto Rico is much different, especially around the old and the new San Juan. It's a much different island than St. Thomas because it has beach all the way around the coastline. So I walk down the stairs from the memorial across from the Capitol building, and there's endless beach that just goes all the way down along the coastline right there, which is pretty amazing. And it is a public beach. There were not a lot of people there swimming, but it is definitely tropical. It's unlike some other artificial beach that they put sand there and then they put some palm trees there. This is all natural. You see all those tropical plants and palm trees with coconuts growing on it. So it was completely natural, and it was amazing. The waves, the wave in the ocean was a little bit rough, but I swam there. I swam there. We swam there, took some pictures, and made some videos. Had a great time. Even found some. I even found some coconuts, and it was a great day. I found the beach, had a good time. and then walk back to the ship. So I had a great day in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We don't really eat out much because there are food, like I said, lots of food on the ship, and that's already included in the fare, the cruise fare. So I just go back on the ship and eat the free food, and then the next stop, our third stop, was at the Ember Cove, Dominican Republic. I'm at Ember Cove, Dominican Republic. In the movie Jurassic Park, this is where they found the dinosaur egg. So if you can find a dinosaur egg at the island behind me, and you can breed and raise a baby dinosaur too. Been to there many times. It is a very popular cruise ship stop. It's a popular cruise port. This particular stop at Ember Cove, I have been there before, and one time our cruise ship was there for 3 days, so I actually rented a car because that area, Ember Cove, is considered it's including in a beach town. It's called Puerto Playa, right? So the cruise port, it's really big, and if you want to walk, you can walk outside the cruise port, but there really isn't much out there other than the highway, and it seems like right around there nearby the cruise port, the highway is always under construction. So when I rented a car before, I actually drove to the Puerto Playa beach, and there is another one of those old Spanish fort there, and there's a nice beach there, but it's like all the other or many other Central South American beach. They got those huge sewage pipes from the city that put the sewage right into the ocean. So I'm a little bit scared to go onto that beach or swim there. So there's a beach all the way down, and then there on the other side of the road that runs down the beach. It's all like hotels and the resorts for the American tourists. So, anyways, this time I did not go out the cruise port. The reason I like this Ember Cove port, it is because within the port, as soon as you get off the ship, there's always it's like a round building there, and there's a bar. It was always there even before they built a pool right into it. And this place is called Coco Cana. That's the name of the restaurant. And since maybe about 8 years ago, they actually built one of those cruise port huge resort pool that's attached to the restaurant. So you can actually sit at those bar stools in the water inside the pool and order a drink from the pool bar, because the bar extends out into the pool, and the pool just goes all the way around, and there are those wooden bridges that goes over the pool area, and this time they actually they finished, because they keep on expanding, so they actually finished building the kids pool there, the family pool. There's a mushroom with water running down, and they slide, and also they not only they have the zip line there, and they also finished building the water slide, the big tube water slide. So it was fun. There was a lot going on there. Just get off the ship and party in the pool all day long. So that's Amber Cove in Dominican Republic, and it was really hot there. It was really hot at St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, and Amber Cove. There's nothing but a lot of sun and heat, and it rains occasionally. It's just hot, very humid. The weather is very humid.
Это было 100 лет назад. They moved that.
So after that, I opened my eyes. The first one I didn't know what to expect. So I was
We
like,
did like 15
yeah, there was like 3 people in line.
I have chairs and umbrella.
We're
Somebody give me the umbrella. Right here.
May May was sitting back there.
Somebody give me the umbrella and the chairs.
Oh,
in front.
nice.
Silver.
So we're sitting all the way back there.
I'm sitting all the way right here, but chairs and umbrella.
Oh, cool.
Shut up.
Cool.
Music is in the bar.
Cool.
Right there.
Cool. With that bar. Yeah, we're right there. In front of the, my chair's next to the back. Huh?
$39 for a fucking cigarette.
What kind?
Newport and a real one. Somebody told me. The guy, the white guy, told me.
On the way back.
That's good. It used to be dirty.
Another one. Switch.
And then the next day, our fourth stop is the Grand Turk. Today I'm at the Grand Turks. The NASA's Gemini Mission 7 astronaut John Glenn splashed down in the water right nearby the Grand Turks. And here is a memorial that's dedicated to the Gemini 7 mission. See the rocket behind me? And the Gemini 7 mission logo. It is awesome here. The beach is right there behind me, and the weather is great. Let's check it out. That's another popular cruise stop. Supposedly, the NASA's astronaut John Glenn splashed down there at the, at one of the Mercury mission right before they trying to go to the moon. They had other missions that prepares for the moon shot. So astronaut John Glenn splashed down in the water right nearby Grand Turk. So that's a big thing there. It's history, and so there's a big memorial there. You see a smaller version of the NASA's moon rocket and the spacecraft and a statue of it's I wouldn't call it a statue, but it's more like I don't know what it is, just like a thing of John Glenn standing there in the astronaut suit, and you can take picture with it's more like a wax figure, but it's not made of wax, you know. So it's really neat. They got a national memorial there, and and at this port, you get off the ship, you just walk right into the Grand Turks, you know, port through a duty free store, and then immediately the beach is on both sides, right? They have, of course, they have some stores there and straw markets, just like any other cruise port, right? They want to make money, so they have all those markets. They're selling things and jewelry stores, but the beach is right there. You can, you know, they have beach chairs on the beach, ready for to use, and you can just sit there in the beach chair and relax. You can go in the ocean, go swim, and I did some snorkeling there. There are a lot of fishes in the water, in the shallow water, right nearby the beach. You know, I saw a lot of fishes, and it was kind of neat. Tropical fishes, and then right behind the beach, it's where it's they have a pool there. A cruise port resort style pool. Is a huge pool. It's attached to the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville restaurant there, and we're selling food and shots at the bar. And that's what they say. It's always 5 o'clock there, having fun. There's a DJ playing music. Uh, just relaxing. So I go back and forth between the beach and the pool. Had a great time there, as always. A lot Caribbean cruises, they stop at the Grand Turk. And then the next day, it's the next stop is the private island. It's called Half Moon Cay. We're the Half Moon Cay in Bahamas. This is the last stop of this cruise. It's called Half Moon Cay. It is because, as you can see behind me, the beach is in the shape of a crescent moon. It is so nice here. We just had barbecue beach party. This is a smaller island, but if you're on it, it's big. You know, it's not a tiny island. If you're on it, it's big. It takes a lot of time to just to walk to the beach right when you get out the port area. The beach is right there, but you try to walk down there to the pirate ship. It's a lot of walking. It's a big island, but it's a tiny island in the Bahamas. And this is one of my favorite also because the beach, right? For this particular island, on any of the cruises, you have to take a water shuttle from the cruise ship to the island because this island doesn't have a cruise port. So the cruise ship parks nearby the island. And then you have to take a water shuttle, which is fine, When the ocean's rough, it's not too much fun, but it's just something else for to do. And then you take the water shuttle to the island, and then you get out of as soon as you get off the boat, you're out of the costume area, and then there are stores there, some water fountains, you can take pictures or do some shopping, and then the beach is right there. The beach, it's all the way down one side of the island, and it's in the shape of a crescent moon. And then they have a pirate ship built on there, and that's where the DJ is set up to play the music. And they have the beach chairs there ready for you, palm trees everywhere with coconuts growing on it. So you just find a chair and sit down and relax, have some drinks, and go swim in the ocean. People also do snorkeling there, and I did some snorkeling myself. I saw a lot of tropical fishes, and I noticed they swim in packs. Right? Sometimes you see like 2 fishes. Other times you see like 5 or 6. They'll swim one after another in the packs. And then there are also those very tiny sardine fishes, right? The small fish. There must be thousands and thousands of them swimming packs. They're always in a big group. And then one turns this way, they all turn the same way, and then they just swim around really close to the beach. And then they had the cruise ship had a barbecue set up in the dining area, which is it's outdoor, right behind the beach, under a bunch of those big dining gazebos. The barbecue was great. They had hamburgers, hot dogs, had a lot of dessert and fruit, Spanish fried rice, barbecue chicken, all kinds of stuff barbecue out there. And they cooked the burgers and the hot dogs right there on the grill. And, it was just amazing how they cook so much food in just a little bit of time. The food was great. The beach was great. It was another great day, but Half Moon Cay was our last stop. Then we took the water shuttle back onto the ship. And that night we had a reservation at a Japanese teppanyaki restaurant on the ship. It's called the bonsai, like the bonsai tree, Japanese restaurant. The food was great. The chef was really funny. Uh, he did a lot live action cooking while telling funny jokes. And the food, like I said earlier, the food was very tasty. So it was awesome. I love it. And then that night, there was a Halloween party. Apparently, a lot of people knows about this party before they even went on the ship, because so many people brought their Halloween costume, and I know nothing about it. And I did a lot of research before I came onto this cruise. So people were dressed up in the Halloween costume, and then they had the Halloween costume contest. So it was a great night. You know, they had the Halloween party right in the pool area. You can go swim if you want, but everybody was really into the party and nobody was swimming. So that was a great day. And then now it takes 2 full days since we left Half Moon Cay. I think it was I don't even remember. I think it was like around 3:30, 4:30 we left there, and that was half of a day in the sea, and then 2 full days. They call the fun day at the sea. Right, we're traveling back to the New York City Manhattan port. So today's the last day of the cruise. Tomorrow morning, early, like around 7 a.m., we'll reach the Manhattan port at New York City. So that's pretty much all I did this week. And last week, about a week and a half into this cruise, unfortunately, I was unable to watch the Eagles game here. They did have a bar. They were, you know, like a sports bar. They had a huge TV setup, and they play a lot, like the baseball playoff games there, and a lot of football games. But I wasn't there, you know, during the Eagles game, and I don't know if they put it on or not. I probably could have watched the Eagles game on the ship, but I wasn't there, you know, at that bar. You know, I was having fun on the islands. So I don't know if I could have seen it, but I did not see the Eagles game. But then as soon as the game was over, I saw on the some of the Facebook postings, because I have the social internet, which they only allow you to use the social media. But even though it doesn't work that great, you know, it doesn't work. But I can see some things on Google and social media platform. So I saw the Eagles won 28-3, beat the New York Giants. That is awesome. And then this Sunday, another Eagles away game. They're playing the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Bengals, I don't think they're that great this year. They were good last year. I don't know. I'm really not into the Bengals. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. So hopefully the Eagles will beat the Bengals. I'm just guessing, right? I'm just guessing. If you ask me, I'll predict the score to be Eagles 27, Bengals 10. You know, maybe they'll get lucky, get a touchdown, and plus 1 extra point, and then kick a field goal or something. So I said Eagles 27, Bengals 10. It is possible. So let's go Birds. Eagles, Eagles. See you guys next time. After I get off this cruise ship, I'm going to go to the Eagles pep rally for the Bengals game. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I have faith in the Eagles. We're going to the Super Bowl. Peace out.